And don't forget your Harrogate roots.
I definitely won't.
Your Harrogate breakfast, it is Friday morning, yippee! But not just any old Friday, of course, the Winter Olympics starts today, and we have a special guest in the studio, and it's Amhra Dyre Stott. Good morning, Amhra.
Morning to you too, Ricky.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm a bit tired. Early start this morning, but apart from that, I'm all good. How about yourself?
Early starts? This is halfway through the day. You're not used to an early start?
Oh, I am, trust me, but I'm just getting back to sleeping in and then had to wake up pretty early this morning, but it's all good, it's all good.
He told me earlier he had 2 bananas for breakfast. 2 bananas, a potassium overload. Now, tell us exactly why you are here, because the fact that I mentioned the Winter Olympics is kind of relevant.
Yeah, so basically, long story short, I am a bobsleigh athlete. So I've recently come back from Switzerland. I was there with the Great Britain 2 team, and yeah, just getting ready for the world of bobsleigh, really. This is my first ever year, and I'm from Harrogate. I've really liked the community, and without Harrogate playing a role in my life, I wouldn't be where I am today.
So you are definitely flying the flag for Harrogate for us, so Thank you very much for that. How on earth did you get into bobsleighing?
So, long story short, bit of background, I am a sprinter. So, growing up, I was part of the Harrogate Harriers athletics club here. I'm actually their 100-metre record holder as well, which is quite a cool title. And then that athletics journey brought me to Loughborough University, where I study. I'm still there now. I'm in my final year there. And when I went to Loughborough, I started taking athletics more seriously. And I actually managed to get ranked number 8th in the UK for my age group at under 20s and 100 metres, which was a really amazing achievement. And then, so I started to do athletics more seriously for the next 2 years. And then last year, which would have been my 3rd proper year, I fell out of love with it. Really, I was in a changed coaching setup. I was on the verge of quitting the sport because I was just injured and I didn't really know what to do. And then I actually changed coach to a guy called Joel Fearon. So Joel, he actually won an Olympic medal in bobsleigh in Sochi in 2014. I didn't even know that at the time. I didn't really know there was a Great Britain bobsleigh team. But he just brought me on. He said to me one training session, "Oh, you're big, you're tall, you're pretty fast, you'd be good at bobsleigh." So I actually messaged him after the session. I was like, "Oh, were you being serious?" And he's like, "Yeah, I was being serious." So what he did, he got in contact with the British Bobsleigh Federation. And then I had a call with one of their coaches, and they said, "Come down. The training commitment is you need to be in Bath twice a week for training sessions," which for me was a big commitment because it's around 150 miles from Loughborough where I was based, and I'm a student, obviously don't have much money, and I was having to travel there and back in the same day twice a week. So as you can imagine, my hips and stuff were crying out after all that journey. So I went over there from July until August, September time, and I had to essentially train and trial with them. I had to meet a specific standard on the push track. So for people that don't know, the push track is essentially how we replicate almost a bobsleigh start, because obviously we don't get ice that much in the UK, especially not in summer. So essentially mimics the curve and then the bobsleigh by pushing a trolley. And I had to meet a certain time on that to get into the squad. So I met that time, and then I got selected to be in the Great Britain number 2 squad. And then that's essentially how my bobsleigh journey started.
Wow. Now, I know that you are fast because you got a time of 10.5 seconds for the 100 metres?
10.65.
10.65. Sorry.
I wish it was 10.5. Hopefully it's 10.5 this year, but...
See, I did it in about 13 seconds and I got an A- in my athletics. So I thought, that was all right. But you did 10.65.
Yeah.
Did you pretend to be a cheater or something?
I like to think so, yeah. But obviously speed is very relative. So in my race, I think I came joint second with 4 other people. It was a really weird race. Everyone just blanket finished. But no, speed is relative. And obviously, if I run against someone that's running 11.5, I'll look a lot faster. If I run against, for instance, Zarnell Hughes, who's the British record holder, I would look so slow. So, yeah.
You know what you need to do for part of your training?
What is that?
You need to come back for the Knaresborough bed race.
Go down in a bobsleigh and then Knaresborough bed race.
Well, I mean, we can't really do it in a bobsleigh, but you can pretend that a bed is a bobsleigh because that needs pushing.
Sure, I can do that.
Yeah, excellent. Okay, I'll sign you up for that. Now, you've got 4 years to train because obviously the bobsleigh team are not at the Winter Olympics for the UK this time.
So our first team is, but my team just isn't.
Ah, right, okay. I'm glad you're putting me right because me and sport never really got on. I mean, I did have to confess that I rubbed mud on my knees when playing rugby to make it look like I've done something. But what does this mean for you then for the next 4 years?
So I think for the next 4 years, I think I've come in at a good time because after each Olympics, bobsleigh and then our partner federation, well, under the same bracket, skeleton. So skeleton essentially where you lie on your front on like a board and go head first down the bobsleigh tracks. I would not do that even if I wanted to. So yeah, we'll go through a mass recruitment because after the games, there's always like mass retirements and stuff like that. And they want to find the next big talents for the next Olympics and the Olympics after that. So I think it's for me, just trying to get as good as I can be in as little period of time. This year I competed on a circuit called the Europa Cup, which is one of the lower cups. So there's three main cups. So there's the World Cup, which is the best cup, and then you have the NAC, which is the North America Cup, where you only compete in Canada and the US, and then the Europe Cup, where you compete all around Europe. That's what I was on this year. So I think for next year, I obviously want to break into the first team squad, and then compete on the World Cup as well, and just establish myself as one of the best bobsledders in the UK and hopefully in the world as well. Obviously, that's a big ambition, but if I don't aim high, then I'm not going to achieve great things.
Well, I've got my fingers crossed. I wish you all the best. Obviously, you'll have to finish your studies at Loughborough as well.
Yeah.
And what's that like as a university? Because I know it's like the place to go for sport, isn't it?
I think for me, obviously without Harrogate, I wouldn't be in the situation, but without Harrogate, I wouldn't have gone to Loughborough, and without Loughborough, I wouldn't be Ramsday. I wouldn't have met Joel and had so many of these opportunities. I think Loughborough itself is a very quiet place. There isn't much going on apart from the university. So, for instance, when I was doing athletics more properly, like when all the students go, it's literally like desolate. Like you could probably see like tumbleweeds just going across the street and stuff like that. So, but I think because there's less distractions, it's a lot easier to like stay focused and stuff, and that's really benefited me because I'm not really the type of person to go out clubbing and stuff like that. So it doesn't really affect my life that much, and I've met so many great friends and stuff who've supported me, and everyone there's just very ambitious, and I think that only drives me to be a better version of myself. So definitely right place for me.
Excellent. And you've done quite a bit of travelling already, because where did you just come back from, sorry?
Switzerland.
Switzerland. Any tips for anybody? Any tips for anybody who wants to go to Switzerland?
Pack a lot of layers. Because I remember at one point we had to go to the track like maybe like 6 a.m. and it was minus 16 degrees. And you know when it's cold, you can sometimes feel shapes and stuff like that rather than actually feeling textures. At one point, I couldn't even feel shapes. So I was looking for my phone pocket. I just couldn't feel it. Like, that's how cold it was.
Oh,
so
right.
Pack gloves and layers, and then you should be okay.
Excellent. Okay. Well, if you can just stay there for a moment.
Sure.
Right, we'll play a song.
Yeah.
I might have a little surprise for you. You celebrated your birthday just a few days ago, didn't you?
Yeah, so January 17th, yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago. I mean, let's not split hairs. When it comes, I mean, I'm not going to see you again for a birthday present. And I thought, what do we get an athlete who's going to be representing us at the next Olympics for a special birthday? So I asked the team here, and there were just a few things, really, that we could pass on. And these are the things that you need to take with you when you go into all these foreign places, okay?
Okay.
So you can't really function without one of these. I am passing a Your Harrogate pen to him right now. Okay. And obviously you need your very own Your Harrogate mug. And I know Switzerland isn't very wet. I know it's cold.
Yeah.
But you will probably need one of these. Your very own special Your Harrogate umbrella.
Oh, thank you. I've been needing an umbrella as well, to be fair. So
well,
thank you very much.
So when we see you on TV over the next 4 years, doing your training, when it's raining, if you can have that Your Harrogate umbrella up, then, you can just send us an invoice then, can't you?
Perfect.
And from all of us here, happy birthday.
Thank you.
So, just 21 years old.
I'm 22, so I was 21.
Oh, I see.
I'm 22 now. I wish I was 21 still, but I'm 22.
You see? Oh, well, I need those presents back then because they're special. No, you can keep them. They were special 21st birthday presents. But 22 years old. So actually, you'll still be in peak fitness when you do represent us in 4 years.
Hopefully, I'll be in even better fitness. So.
Right. Okay. Well, we do wish you all the best. Don't forget your Harrogate roots. Have a fantastic time in all your training and all that. And thank you, Amhra.
Thank you so much. I definitely won't.
Thank you, Amhra.
Thank you so much.